The witness had inside information, inside knowledge on suspect Devin Brown. You understand? This person had inside knowledge on suspect Devin Brown, who made phone calls and knowledge that surveillance was conducted on complainant Noble the night prior. Now, let me ask you something. How would this person have inside knowledge that surveillance was conducted on Mo 3? Answer that question, y'all. How would this person know that they had surveillance and they was surveillance in Mo 3 if they wasn't part of the crime? Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. How would this anonymous caller know that they had surveillance on Mo 3, my nigga? Keywan White ain't tell on himself. Devin Brown is Devin Brown locked up right now. Oh shit. Y'all better pay attention. The bitch started feeling guilty. She started getting cold feet. She started getting scared. Y'all better pay attention. She was scared for her life. She started telling everything through anonymous calls. Oh my God. She started telling everything through anonymous calls, my nigga. Y'all better pay attention. It's right in your face. It's right in your face. The person, bro, they telling you who snitched on Devin. They telling you who snitched, bro. This person had inside knowledge on Devin Brown. Who would have this inside knowledge on Devin Brown? Josie. Who would know that they was doing surveillance that night? Josie. How would you know that, Josie? Because you was talking to him on the phone the day prior, in the day Mo 3 died. Didn't Josie and Jackie say that they was gonna come in that house that night? Didn't Josie say out her own mouth that they was gonna come in that house and kill Mo 3 that night? They was trying to come in the house and kill Mo 3 that night. Didn't Josie say that? Y'all better pay attention. And guess what? I was the one who told the internet about the surveillance. Nobody knew that before me. I was the one who told the world that on Ratchet page. I was the one who told the world that Devin Brown was outside that house that whole night. Go back and watch that Ratchet live when I was the one who broke that bitch down. That shit was years ago, 2020. She knew the whole time, my nigga. She knew the whole time. Y'all better stop believing these females, man. That female knew. Ain't nothing no 4-year-old kid doing that the mother don't know, my nigga. Don't play with me. Nigga, your apartment ain't that big. Her apartment ain't that big that she don't hear that phone ringing. Stop playing with me. That apartment ain't that big that she ain't hear that phone ringing. That's crazy, my nigga. The back door with the back door. How you gonna hit a nigga with the back door to another back door? This bitch went through one back door to get to another back door. You's a dirty girl, bro. I'm telling you, if you ain't never saw the movie Dirty Game, go watch the movie Dirty Game. That's exactly what Josie did to Mo 3. It's a movie called Dirty Game with about three females. They did the same thing that happened to Mo3. That's what that movie about. That's what Josie did to this nigga. Go watch it. Watch the movie Dirty Game. After you watch that movie, you're going to look at Josie totally different. I ain't no dummy. I ain't no fucking dummy, man. I could read between the lines. This person that made the anonymous phone call got a lot of inside information on Devin. They didn't call and say Keywan White was sitting outside. Pay attention, y'all. They didn't call and say Keywan White was sitting outside all night. They didn't call and say Keywan White was stalking Mo3. They said Devin. Let me see. The rest of it. Oh, yeah, let me see. Says, so the witness had inside knowledge on the suspect, Devin Brown, who made phone calls and knowledge that the surveillance was conducted on complainant Noble the night prior of the offense. The witness stated that the suspect White just released on a recent arrest from jail in Mount Pleasant, Texas. The witness stated that she heard suspect White admit that he shot complainant Noble while talking to her boyfriend. The witness stated that her boyfriend recognized suspect White when they saw the images released on the news. The witness provided suspect White Instagram account. Okay, I got it. So the call, okay, bang. So this second anonymous call, so the first anonymous call on the 20th was Josie. The first one on the 20th was Josie. The one on the 25th, this is Yellow Beezy baby brother. This one right here, this Yellow Beezy baby mother. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Which one of them girls? Which one of them girls got a baby by Bodega in Mo3? Which one was it that they said Bodega was fucking got a baby by Mo3? Which one got a baby by Bodega in Mo3? Who is the one that got a baby by Bodega? That's got to be her. Okay, then that's got to be her. That's got to be her. Whoever the one that got the baby by Bodega, that's who made this call. That's the only one Keywan would have been talking to. Pay attention. She overheard Keywan talking to her baby daddy about the murder. The only person that could have been is Bodega. You understand that? The only person, that's why I say, pay attention. On November 2025, Detective Andrew received an anonymous call that the suspect, Keywan White, was the person committed the offense. This information was obtained after Dallas determined da-da-da-da-da. The witness had inside knowledge that suspect Devin Brown, who made the phone calls, and knowledge of the surveillance. Exactly. It had to be Bodega. It had to be Bodega. Because how would that person know about the surveillance? Y'all understand that? It had to be Bodega. Whoever the girl that's with Bodega, how would they know about the surveillance? So that means she was really eavesdropping. Boy, Ashley was eavesdropping like a motherfucker. If it was Ashley, that means she was eavesdropping like a motherfucker to see if they killed her baby daddy. And that nigga was talking on the phone that fast. You see that shit? You see how these niggas is stupid? These niggas was talking on the phone that fast, y'all. He just died on the 11th. In 2 weeks, this nigga on the phone talking over the phone. These niggas don't even know how to shut the fuck up. They don't even know how to shut up, y'all. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. Yeah, so Ashley made this call. So Ashley made the call on November 25th. Yeah, Ashley made that anonymous call. That had to be Ashley Marie. Ashley Marie made that call. Mm-hmm. It can only be two people. It's either Ashley Marie or it's Yellow Beezy baby mother. Them the only two people it could be. It's either Ashley because she was fucking with Bodega, and Bodega was either had a conversation with Keywan after the murder, or it's Yellow Beezy baby mother, and she heard Yellow Beezy talking to somebody about the murder. Now, she said, talking to her boyfriend, she heard him admit that he killed Mo3. You see what I'm saying? Admit that he killed Mo3. So it was somebody who wasn't there. We know Yellow Beezy wasn't on that highway. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's Yellow Beezy baby mother, y'all. I would not be surprised. Because remember, Yellow Beezy baby mother and them broke up. Remember I told y'all in the beginning, Yellow Beezy baby mother and them, they broke up in the beginning. And I remember I kept saying it's kind of weird that you and your nigga break up and he being accused of murder. Everybody in the world saying you got Mo3 killed and you break up with your nigga in a time where he needs you the most. Then they burned up her shop. Exactly. Then they burned up her shop. I think this is why her shop got burned up. I think this is why her shop got burned up. I think this is why the shop got burned up. I really think so, y'all. She was the one who made that call. Yellow Beezy baby mother, allegedly, I believe, was the one who made that call. She was the one who overheard Yellow Beezy talking on the phone. You understand? She was the one. She was the one who heard that shit. He said somebody in the apartment would know about the surveillance. Yeah, They do know somebody in the apartment. They got a video camera. They got a video camera of somebody in the apartments who had a video camera. I think it was Josie, next door neighbor. They caught surveillance of Kiwan on camera. So they got that video. But the person in the apartments, not the one that made this anonymous call. See, yeah, the person in the apartments have the video. They got video, but they not the one that made this call, because the person that made this call clearly say they overheard Kiwan talking on the phone to their boyfriend. So we know it got to be Yellow Beezy baby mother. Got to be Yellow Beezy baby mother, because Kiwan was on the phone with her boyfriend. So now, what was he trying to do? Get the rest of his money? Was he trying to collect the rest of his money? I did my job. I need the rest of my money. What it do? You already know. What's good in the hood? Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Shit, whatever. I'm just trying to figure out who was involved. What that nigga did to get him in the situation, shit, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck what he did to get in the situation. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just trying to see who was involved. I'm just trying to put the pieces together. my nigga. Real talk. So we know. So now we established that had to be two people, but it's either Ashley or Yellow Beezy baby mother. Now check this out. So on Thursday, November 26th. Mount Pleasant police confirmed that suspect White was arrested on November 23rd. On November 23rd for unrelated charges. So now they looking for White. Pay attention. So now they looking for White. Now they looking for Kiwan. Because they getting all these anonymous tips. They getting all these anonymous calls from people that actually know what the fuck happened. From people that actually obviously know what happened, because they were involved with the crime. The people that sending these anonymous tips, they actually was involved with the crime. They not people that don't know what's going on. You don't send anonymous tips and give accurate information, my nigga, unless you involved with the crime. Hey, my nigga, these niggas was standing outside the house at 2 o'clock, from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And then at 3:15, they walked around the back of the building, and then they looked at the top of the window to see if the lights was on still. And then she was supposed to blink the light 3 times. And when we saw her light blink 3 times, then that let us know it was time to come in. Pay attention. You don't give up this type of information unless you know what the fuck was going on. We don't know yet. I don't know. That's another thing we got to see. Did he have them clothes on the whole night? Because if you was staking out the house the day before, if you was outside the day before, more than likely they're gonna have you on camera with the same clothes. Exactly. You're gonna be on camera with the same clothes that you had on, that you did in the drill. Pay attention, y'all. If the neighbor gave the police the camera showing Kiwan at the apartments, Kiwan White, I'm pretty sure the nigga had on the same fucking clothes running down the highway. I'm 100% sure he wasn't smart enough to change his shirt. Why? Because he didn't even know he was on camera. He didn't even know that the neighbor, that Josie neighbor had a camera. So I'm pretty sure he had the same clothes on. Shit, he wasn't even smart enough to take his phone out of his pocket. The nigga was running down the highway with his phone in his pocket. Come on. The nigga did a drill with his phone in his pocket, running down the highway. He chased Mo 3 down with his phone in his pocket. Pay attention. Oh shit. It's crazy. So on Friday, November 27th, 2020, the detectives learned that suspect White was on bond for a previous Lancaster police arrest at you know what I'm saying? Suspect White provided bond associates with contact phone number on November 11th. Oh, guess what he did? Guess what White did? Suspect White provided bond associates with a contact phone number on November 11th. I guarantee you that phone number he gave the bond office was the same number that got him on the highway. So guess what? Keywan him and his lawyer gotta say that the number we gave the bonds people wasn't our phone number. He gotta say that wasn't my phone number. Because that's what they building their case off. They building the case off of the phone number. You mean to tell me you niggas is going off a phone number that he gave the bondsman? Oh my God. If I'm Keywan's lawyer, I'm eating that motherfucker up. You mean to tell me that you niggas is going off a motherfucking person telling you, oh, he gave this phone number to the bonds person. Man, I know a lot of niggas that give the bondsman the wrong number. I know a lot of people that give a bondsman they homie number, they mama number, they cousin. Oh my God. These motherfuckers stupid. Why would they do that? I hope they not just going off an anonymous tip and a fucking phone number. Because his defense lawyer could say, we didn't have that number. His defense lawyer could say that was somebody else's number. They're going to really have to prove that number belonged to Keywan. How the fuck you going to really be able to prove that? I don't like that. I don't like the way that's sit. I don't like the way that's sit right there, yeah. It's too much reasonable doubt now. You can't really see his face through the picture. It's not like you could really see his face. You don't have a murder weapon. And you telling me that you're connecting dots over anonymous calls and a motherfucking phone number? Anonymous calls and a phone number? We got a problem. Houston, we got a problem, y'all. We're going to have a problem in this case. I'm going to tell y'all right now, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem. Unless Devin and these niggas are snitching on Keywan, yeah, somebody getting set up. Somebody has to be, unless these niggas are snitching on Keywan, Houston, we got a problem. It's too many holes. It's too many holes. You can't, you telling me, my nigga, a number? It's almost like they was setting them up before the setup. I'm going to keep it real. It's almost like they was setting them up before the setup. So check this out. So suspect White provided bond associates with the contact number on November 11th, the same day Mo 3 died, right? November 11, 2020, same day Mo 3 died. On Saturday, 2020, a search warrant was obtained for suspect White's cell phone records for the number he provided. Pay attention. So Now they going off the number that he provided to the bond office because he provided the bond office a number that he don't mainly use, right? So this is not his main line. Detective Anderson's obtained cellular phone location data records from suspect White that showed to be in the vicinity of witness Jackson's apartment. Pay attention. If I'm the defense lawyer, first thing I'm saying, how can you prove that that's my phone? Fuck the number. I could have gave them any number. If I'm the defense lawyer, the first thing I'm saying is, I gave them any number. How can you prove that's my number? How can you? He gave them a wrong number. How can you prove that that's my client's number? You building your case off a fucking phone number is crazy. Oh my God, that's crazy, dog. Off a phone number. So Detective Anderson obtained cellular phone location data records for suspect White that showed to be in the vicinity of witness Jackson's apartment the night before in the morning of the offense. Right? So the GPS of that phone number is saying he was there the night before and in the morning. Okay? Now remember, we saw earlier in the paperwork that Devin Brown contacted the juvenile phone in the morning, right? So we already know that they know Mo 3 there that night. Why would they have to contact the juvenile phone in the morning? Make it make sense. They stayed out there all night, my nigga. They was out there all night. They already knew Mo 3 was there. Why would they need to contact the phone in the morning? Make it make sense. Remember, she left the house before Mo 3 did. She left the house. Josie left that house before Mo 3 did. So why would they need to call you in the morning if they already know he there? That was to make sure you had the gun. That was to make sure you took the gun when you left. You took the gun, right? I'm not no dummy, y'all. I'm far from a dummy. That's the only reason why they didn't go in there and kill Mo 3 that night. Because Mo 3 had his gun on him. The only reason they didn't go in there and kill him and do what they wanted to do, because it would have been a gunfight in the house. It would have been a shootout in the house. And it was kids in the house. He had a gun in the house. But when she gave him that melatonin, when she allegedly gave him that melatonin and put it in them nachos and put that nigga to sleep, oh, by the morning time, when she left, he was knocked out. She picked that gun up and walked right the fuck out the house, put it in her purse, walked right the fuck out. Mo 3 woke up, no gun, and she wasn't answering the motherfucking phone. You better pay attention. And guess what? Guess what, y'all? I put any amount of money. If you see her phone records, I guarantee you, if she show her phone records from November 11th, the day Mo 3 died, I guarantee you she was receiving phone calls from Mo 3 that morning and from Devin around the same time. I guarantee you when Mo 3 woke up and saw his gun was gone and she was gone out the house, first thing he did was call her phone. How much you want to bet? How much you motherfucking want to bet? First thing Mo 3 did was call her phone. She didn't pick up.